for their contribution in terms of broadening what we hope was a general interest.
King Charles recently held one of the most important private meetings of his reign, bringing together a carefully selected group of senior royal family members, constitutional advisors, palace officials, and experienced staff to discuss the long-term future of the British monarchy. Although the meeting remained completely private, sources close to royal affairs suggested that the purpose was not to announce an immediate change, but to strengthen the future of the institution through careful planning. Every monarchy must prepare for future transitions long before they happen, and this meeting reflected that responsibility. Rather than reacting to unexpected situations, the king's goal was to ensure that every important decision would be made calmly, legally, and with respect for centuries of royal tradition. The discussions covered ceremonial planning, official duties, future responsibilities, security arrangements, public engagement strategies, and the smooth continuation of royal work. Each document placed on the table represented months of research, consultation, and detailed preparation by experts who understand how important stability is for one of the world's oldest constitutional monarchies. King Charles carefully reviewed every report before sharing his own opinions, making it clear that protecting the future of the crown required patience, responsibility, and thoughtful leadership rather than rushed decisions. Throughout the meeting, everyone remained focused on one common goal: preserving public confidence in the monarchy while preparing for the years ahead. As the discussion continued, Princess Anne played a significant role by offering practical advice based on her many decades of royal service. Known for her dedication and straightforward approach, she encouraged everyone to focus on facts instead of speculation. She reminded those present that every generation of the royal family has faced moments of uncertainty, but careful planning has always helped the institution remain strong. Her experience gave confidence to the room, especially during conversations about future responsibilities and long-term planning. Rather than looking only at ceremonial traditions, and emphasized the importance of public service, reminding everyone that the monarchy exists to serve the people with dignity, consistency, and responsibility. Her calm leadership helped keep the discussion balanced, ensuring that emotional concerns never overshadowed practical decisions. Those present respected her ability to remain focused even when difficult topics were discussed. She believed that preparing today would prevent confusion tomorrow, allowing future generations to continue serving the country with confidence and stability. Meanwhile, Prince William was informed about the outcome of these discussions through official palace channels. He carefully reviewed every document that had been prepared and spent considerable time reading each page in silence. Rather than showing excitement about future responsibilities, he appeared thoughtful and deeply aware of the weight that comes with royal duty. Since childhood, William has understood that one day he would become king, but seeing detailed plans prepared in writing made that future feel more real than ever before. Catherine remained by his side, recognizing that moments like these involve much more than constitutional procedures. She understood that behind every official document was a family facing emotional realities that the public rarely sees. William has always expressed respect for his father and never wished to appear eager for change. Instead, his focus remained on supporting King Charles while continuing his own public duties with dedication. He understood that leadership is earned through years of service, not simply inherited through tradition. King Charles himself recognized the emotional complexity of the situation. After waiting many years before becoming king, he understood better than anyone how much responsibility comes with wearing the crown. His priority was never to rush the future, but to ensure that whenever the next chapter eventually arrived, it would happen smoothly, respectfully, and without unnecessary uncertainty. Throughout his reign, Charles has worked to modernize certain aspects of the monarchy while preserving its historic traditions. During the meeting, he reportedly emphasized that every decision should strengthen public trust and protect the institution for future generations. He reminded those present that the monarchy is much larger than any individual member of the royal family. Kings and queens may come and go, but the institution itself must remain stable, respected, and capable of serving the nation through changing times. His thoughtful approach demonstrated that true leadership is measured not only by today's decisions, but also by how well those decisions prepare the future. As the private meeting came to an end, those in attendance left with a renewed understanding of the importance of careful planning and shared responsibility. No dramatic announcements were made, and no immediate changes were introduced. Instead, the meeting reinforced the idea that successful leadership depends on preparation, cooperation, and long-term vision. Every participant understood that protecting the monarchy means balancing tradition with modern expectations while maintaining the confidence of the public. For King Charles, the discussions represented another step in fulfilling his duty as sovereign. For Prince William, they served as a reminder that future responsibilities continue to draw closer with every passing year. And for Princess Anne, the meeting confirmed her belief that honesty, unity, and careful planning remain the strongest foundations of the royal family. Although the public may never know every detail discussed behind those palace doors, one thing is clear: the royal family continues to prepare for the future with patience, respect, and a shared commitment to preserving one of the world's most recognized institutions. As the days passed, conversations inside the palace quietly continued. While the public remained unaware of the details, senior officials worked behind closed doors to review future responsibilities and improve long-term planning. Every department connected to the royal household examined its own role in supporting the monarchy over the coming years. Security teams updated emergency procedures, legal advisors reviewed constitutional guidelines, and ceremonial experts discussed how important national events should be organized in the future. None of these preparations suggested that an immediate change was expected. Instead, they reflected the royal family's long-standing tradition of preparing well in advance for every possible situation. Palace officials understood that careful planning helps avoid confusion during important moments and allows the monarchy to continue serving the nation without interruption. Every discussion focused on protecting stability while respecting both history and modern expectations. The work remained confidential, but those involved understood that every decision carried responsibility far beyond the palace walls. Prince William continued with his busy schedule of public engagements, charity work, and official visits across the United Kingdom. Although reports about future planning attracted attention from royal observers, William remained committed to his current duties rather than allowing speculation to distract him. During public appearances, he met with community leaders, visited hospitals, supported environmental projects, and encouraged organizations working to improve people's lives. Those close to him often described him as calm, patient, and determined to earn respect through service instead of relying only on his royal title. Behind the scenes, however, he understood that every year brought him closer to greater responsibility. He often reflected on the lessons he had learned from both Queen Elizabeth II and King Charles. Their years of public service had shown him that leadership requires humility, discipline, and an unwavering commitment to the people. Rather than viewing the future with excitement alone, he approached it with careful thought, recognizing that becoming king would bring challenges unlike any he had faced before. Catherine also continued carrying out her royal responsibilities with confidence and dedication. Throughout the years, she has become one of the most respected members of the royal family because of her calm personality, professionalism, and genuine interest in helping others. Whether supporting children's mental health programs, visiting schools, or promoting early childhood development, she remained focused on making a positive difference in society. Friends of the family often described her as an important source of strength for Prince William, especially during periods of increased public attention. She understood that life inside the royal family often involves balancing private emotions with public expectations. Even during difficult moments, she encouraged William to remain focused on serving the country rather than becoming distracted by speculation or media headlines. Her quiet support reminded him that leadership is strongest when shared with trusted family members who understand both the pressures and the responsibilities of public life. Meanwhile, King Charles continued carrying out his constitutional duties with determination. His daily schedule remained filled with official meetings, state papers, diplomatic discussions, and engagements representing the United Kingdom both at home and abroad. Despite increasing public discussion about the future of the monarchy, the king remained fully committed to the responsibilities of his reign.